What's up, guys? This is Rixxalight signing in, and welcome back to more Danganronpa. Goodbye, despair. A murder has happened in the past few episodes, and today is the class trial of that said murder, where we get to find out what exactly happened, who did what did who, and who did when. Sure, let's begin this. Let's just jump in.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Shouldn't need to read much today, considering it's going to be mostly
During
done
the
for me.
class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If
I don't
you
know who's
vote
done it, but for
correctly,
you guys,
then only the blackened will receive
for those who've not played it before.
But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
So yes,
and that
Byakuya
person
Togumi
will
has
earn
been
the right
killed.
to leave this island.
We have a few suspects. So, deduction of who it could have been. Monami had Chiaki as an alibi. Fuyuhiko was nowhere to be seen, so he's suspect number one. So the only person that could not have done it in all of this fiasco was obviously Byakuya himself. Although he could have committed suicide. Doubt that would have happened, considering several stab wounds. The other thing, everyone else was in the room when it happened. But the people, so he died inside the room, so it has to be someone inside the building. Not necessarily. The only people that it can't really be is Chiaki at this point, because she had an alibi. No one else had an alibi.
Such a cruel rule!
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Yeah.
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry.
How
I'm
would
the
it be
type
fair?
who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin!
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
Discuss the murder. Who did it?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules?
All you gotta do is find out who killed who.
Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
Everyone could say that.
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
That point.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
First of all, you should all talk about what you were doing.
Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
He wasn't there, Chiaki. He was outside. The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We can start with that. But ultimately, we need to find out who murdered him. If we can do that... No, thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this, no matter what. So the class trial has finally started. From this point on, I will provide simple tutorials at every important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my ear-tainting rudeness. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after the other without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means you'll have to use your truth bullets or refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you have to... out of all the truth bullets you find during your investigation, only the relevant ones... Sorry, I've got the wrong file up on the computer, check on the times. I will load into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to move the reticle, blah blah blah, fire. Pay close attention to each character's statements and choose your truth bullet to blast the right ones. Know that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the menu buttons during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Let's get this show on the road then, shall we? Make my argument. So knife, bloodstaining the table, gaps in the floor. Okay. Alright.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
Can I not fire?
His body was underneath the table
Huh. Can't do white noise yet.
at the very back of the dining hall.
Yep.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why?
Okay. I know what I'm going for now.
Obviously by hiding them, they tried
Oh,
to delay
shit.
its discovery like a dog burying a bone!
Yeah, I always wanted to refute. Huh? What I just said? Just strange. He just said, so it's the dude I'm looking out for. I know I'm looking for. Is that slow down button? Okay.
His body was underneath the very back of the...
After the killer murdered, they probably
Moved the body there.
Shit.
Huh?
Okay, never mind.
Obviously by hiding them, they tried to delay it like
I'm a bit out of focus here. I don't need to get through these without using the focus button.
His body was underneath the very
I just held it on for too long.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
I missed it. Are you being serious?
Obviously by hiding them, they tried to delay
God's
it
sake.
like a dog burying a bone.
Maybe that's why the focus is there, so the reticle stops moving so fast.
His body was underneath
We'll get
the very
there,
back of
eventually.
After the killer murdered,
They probably moved the body there.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Third time's the charm. Fourth time, fifth time. X amount of times the charm.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Huh? Why?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
See what I mean by they'll all sound very similar? It's hard to do.
Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
It's also true.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Horror really thought you were smarter than that girl.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Yeah, alright.
You're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
I really wish you would shut the fuck up sometimes. She really grinds my gears.
I respond better to praise, you know.
but if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
That's because of the tape.
Pinocchio was probably killed under the table.
Good job, genius.
You think he was killed under the table?
Good job, genius. There was blood spatters there everywhere.
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed.
But no one knew who did it because it was in the blackout.
Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Because of the knife.
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
You cannot read people carefully.
Hell, he was. You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Mysterious.
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
Acting like bodyguard, security. The reason the put over on the case was connected to what Byakuya was doing during the tar party time. The knife? Do I go knife or do I go... I think it's the knife, right? I don't think there's any, like, tape. Yeah, the only thing that has the thing is the knife, yeah. Wrong button.
I can prove it with this.
There you go.
It probably
Easy
has
win.
something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Knife?
Got green paint on it.
Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Sorry, Buki, I could
Byakuya
refute that.
probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
Ugh.
Particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny.
What I don't like about this game, by the voice acting, is when they're in like talking mode like this, everyone just seems so super fucking quiet. Hold on, can I change the stats of this? I can't change the systems. Okay, can I change it from here then? No? I can, aha. Because everyone just seems so quiet. Where's volume? Options. No, voice volume's high to the max, Jesus Christ. Oh shit. Let's turn that down. Back to where they were. Okay. Because they seem very quiet.
But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
Like when they're talking, it seems like they're well away from the microphone. Because half the characters speak so very fucking quietly in a very monotone undertone.
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand,
Like
maybe he saw it right
Chucky,
at that
for
moment.
example.
Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
He wasn't there, Pecco.
You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
Okay.
This is almost like a real trial!
Well, real trial would go through witness to witness and not arguing with each other. During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot, but But from this point on, there will be various weak spots standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots they are, there will be only one lie or contradiction in the debate at a time. This means there will be false weak spots. If you shoot a false weak spot with a truth bullet, not only will you fail to refute what you said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone else and your influence gauge will take damage. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you will fail, so please be extra careful. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or mistakes. Also, if you concentrate by holding down the right bumper, you can progress the argument slowly. Please use it whenever you feel like the statements are moving too fast for you to aim. However, this does consume the focus energy gauge, or the focus gauge, so please be careful. If you press the menu button, you blah 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 blah, well, good luck and have more fun. Okay. I need to find an argument. So knife, bloodstain, gaps, AC, night vision goggles. I think
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table
this is what I want.
during the blackout.
That sounds correct.
Yeah, that's true.
If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Ham Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black.
Yep, it's true.
It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
That's also true.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
No, you can't.
No, that's wrong.
There you go. Spot that out from a mile away. I know what I'm looking for.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
There's a one little tool he
Why
had.
do you say that?
If he was using those night vision goggles we found under the table, he could have seen what was happening.
See?
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Precisely.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Oh, this is new. Do I have to sword fight here? Oh
No,
god,
that's
I do.
obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
What do you mean it should be the other way around?
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
But yeah, I were actually. Just be between me and you, I was also surprised. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal showdown. In this mode, you will have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter with a left stick. Based on the sharp shape of their remarks, it is important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. And based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the person's remarks, it will skew towards their advantage. If the bottom right hand corner of the screen number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed, this is the number of times you can cut remarks during the one rebuttal. You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so please be careful. When the mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes. This means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it will skew the mood toward the other party's advantage, plus it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, press Y button to shoot. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remark. So truth blade, I am terribly sorry, it appears that I have a delayed contacting you. I'll make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a long vacation. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. And that's about it. Okay. Only the name was changed, but you don't think change is feeling important? Yeah. It does go a little bit on long-winded sometimes. Okay. Left stick. I guess I'm looking for the Cerulean case, right?
If you just use common sense, the killer obviously used those night vision. That's gotta be it.
Right. Very easy to switch you over.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
No, they didn't. Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Because if they used night vision, then they could have killed Byakuya even
Need to
in
be
the
careful.
dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Get it? There you go.
Allow me to cut through those
Need to take my time with that. I can't rush through it. Need to plan it carefully.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Hell yeah.
Definitely? But why?
Because it was in the Duralumin case.
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had
Duralumin,
during the
okay.
party. We found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Yeah, we did.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Assume really it's 2 syllables, Ibuki.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case.
Because the key's the only thing that'll open it.
Since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Well, you had the questions, and your questions were answered.
Was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
Yes, but the knife had tape, blackout tape.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I?
What the fuck?
Times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
And would that be?
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
Finally, I'm on your side, Hyoko. Still fucking hate you, though. The knife was hidden in... Down, she'll be able to prove it. The duct tape?
I see!
There you go.
There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape?
Duct tape.
They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Hell yeah.
Byakuya was thorough. Even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
This is going to be another rebuttal. We'll have to just give her information.
Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
Yep. Gloves, key, pepper spray. I'm assuming that's a nightstick? A taser?
That's true. He went above and beyond, being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well.
He ate food to get some of those
It's one thing
bitches.
to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
Was he getting a little bit hands-on?
Probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
No, a little bit more
Think
simple
so
than
too, right, Hud?
Ah, there we go. Yeah, probably knew the would occur. We are looking for... Where's it looking for? Murder threat. There we go. Looking for this.
I can prove it with this.
Well, now it works. I wonder if like they go around with phones and like
Please
take a
take a
picture
look
of
at
it so
this.
they've got evidence. Or they just take, or like they make it. I don't know how would it work? Like, because they just turn up and say, "Oh yeah, I got this and got this and got this." So I'm assuming they take pictures with it and not just grab it, because everyone saw the same thing. Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
Hey, the hell is this? Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage. It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me.
Are you sure?
You don't
The
tell
only
lies.
lies I tell are friendly lies.
Or white lies.
Those are still lies.
It doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
By the sounds of it.
Probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
To get everyone rattled up together.
What do you mean? By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act. But the letter might have been just a little prank. As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk.
He did well.
His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
Yeah, who could he trust?
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
Nah, I think it would have been more about trust because he doesn't know who did it.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone? I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his attitude.
Yep.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
David.
Well, obviously, the killer.
Not necessarily. I can't continue. Okay, is it really one of us? We didn't let me press the button for a while there. Strangeness. Okay, among us who's the killer killed Byakuya.
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
Okay.
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles.
Oh?
If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
I'm assuming it's to do with the tape again, because that's why the tape was
You're
there.
right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
Not necessarily. Glow in the dark. Nope, the killer definitely used a mark, and because of this mark, the killer was... Oh yeah, glowing paint.
I see!
I thought it was like glow in the dark
What
tape.
if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
If that's the case, then it only leads down to a few people.
Painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
Exactly. Which only narrows it down to a very select few people. I can't remember who the people are, but I know there's a few people inside that building. Terra was one of them. I know that for a fact, because he was making the food all day. Byakuya might have been there himself, I'm not too sure. And Nagato was in there, because he was doing all the cleaning.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
Because when everyone else was there, it was impossible to do.
Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
Not necessarily.
Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for two glasses wearers?
Ah, okay.
I'm not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe
Easily
her so
convinced.
easily?
Alright.
With Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker.
No one's tall enough to do that.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Peko was the only one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? Well, technically no, because she wasn't in the office, was she? After this debate, blue-coloured weak spots will start to appear. If we call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue points, the blue-coloured weak spots will be called agree spots. When shooting agree spots with true bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with their weakness, it will become logically sound agreement. A little hot in here. From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. If you press the menu, yeah. No need to know if it's an argument or a truth. Okay. So it's someone's account. Hold on.
Since Peko was in the office...
Okay. Yeah. We've got... Ibuk's account, you are... everyone's location. Terra's account... What was your account? The gas stove in the kitchen was powered by electricity. And we've got Nekomaru's account, which was you couldn't go to the bathroom because someone's already using it. Okay. It might be... Oh, I forgot about Jarky's.
the blackout at any time.
Nah.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office.
Yeah, he was in the bathroom.
Not even before the blackout.
I can't agree with that one yet.
What happened to your guard duty?
She was taking over duty somewhere else.
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't in the office?
No.
That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Who the fuck? Oh god. I feel like I spoke to someone during the investigation who totally backs up her testimony.
Since Peko was in the office,
Fuck.
she could have caused the blackout at any time.
She couldn't have done though.
That's impossible.
Is it this one I need
Why
to
is it
shoot?
impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before.
That one?
I agree with that.
There we go. Because Nekomaru said he was trying to get into the bathroom, but someone was in use of it.
No, think Peko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
I see where you're coming from, but you're the simp around here, not me. Don't hold me to that.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
Yep. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Peko
Everyone
Yama.
else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
Yep.
I guess that would be...
Was she having lady problems, or was she something
You
else?
locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you are so insensitive.
Dude doesn't understand.
She locked herself in the bathroom for that long? There's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Oh, God.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
Probably one of them
I'm
was.
sorry.
Nekomaru was raised in the locker room.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry. The smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
Oh, Neko.
I said it's fine.
Oh, she's gone bright
Still,
red.
you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
She hardly ate.
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach.
See, pain.
Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom.
That's not normal
including
behavior for
the
poop.
blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
You know what he needs a good fucking bonk on the head.
Seriously, stop it.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
That's true.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
To keep her out of the way, basically.
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Oh.
Laxatives?
That would include the pain.
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
That's it. He's very clever.
I see. That might have happened.
There's some logic to his reasonings there. The question is whether Peko's stomachache was a coincidence, or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of the trial could change drastically. Well, the debate out: am I agreeing with someone or am I not agreeing with somebody? Knife, AC timer. Probably the AC timer, I think.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Okay.
Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Yes, she did.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
Yep. That's
There might
agreeable.
have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Potential.
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
Also true.
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Nope. Rebuttaling things I don't need to rebuttal here. Okay, let's have a look again.
Did you
Right.
eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it... You
Well, no,
brought
because
food
we
to
all
the
ate the
office,
same
right?
food, right?
Just
So
a
we have
little
some
bit from the
issues.
dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in...
That can't be, because all foods are the same.
No, that's wrong.
There you go.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall.
Exactly.
Because Peko wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
She was eating it all the fucking time.
Food had laxatives in it. I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
So why did she run to the bathroom?
I
That's the
apologize
question.
for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Yeah, why did she just bite onto him just then? She had no reason to. He's just making it apparent that there could have been a laxative somewhere.
Cease this bickering.
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
I'm on the laxative idea though.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Damn.
Trashy skank?
As long as the murder weapon, as long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make it clear how the blackout occurred. Irons in storage, possibly? You know what? That's a good shout. We'll stick to that one for now.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it?
What was a beat?
If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Alright.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
Close, but no.
They probably messed with the breaker.
That's also not true.
It
They
does
did a
not
little bit
have to be the
actually.
breaker.
Do we have AC timer? We do not have
They
AC
may have
timer.
tampered with the power supply and transmitters. Or maybe
Maybe
they caused
that
a
one.
power surge.
That's the one.
I agree with that.
That seems agreeable to me.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge.
Indeed it
Of
was.
course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Which is why
they
those
did.
3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
Was there 4 or
When you
5?
found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Not
Yeah.
fully.
It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Okay, what the fuck's wrong with you, Thunder Ice?
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
Okay, great. What do you
What
want?
the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout?
Kind of.
That's inexcusable!
How? Okay.
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was in when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
Yes, they can.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
Needs of what I'm using here.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause. If the irons caused the blackout,
Yeah.
then the killer had to go to the store and turn on the irons.
Not
How do
necessarily.
you intend to take back what you said?
It's true the irons were responsible for the blackout, but that shouldn't be the only
The
reason.
people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the
Shit.
blackout. If the irons caught, then the killer
Fuck
had to
me.
go to the storage room before.
Can I go
that
back now because I've done
and
that?
Turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
No.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the storage room before that and turn on the iron.
Yeah.
Now do you intend to take back what you said?
It's gotta be the AC timer then, right? Because that's the only thing that could be
People in
happening.
the dining hall weren't able to cause. If the irons caused the blackout,
That
Well,
maybe?
cut
That's the only
through
thing I
those
can
words.
fit that fits with the AC.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The
There we
direct
go.
trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
They did. They went on at the same time.
air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too.
Exactly.
I
Scheduled
see.
blackout.
When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout.
Exactly.
I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out.
When the ACs turn on at the same time, boom.
Once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If
Exactly.
so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout. Indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Back it up, Simpy boy. Back it up.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Most likely.
Dun dun dun.
Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die.
He asked an honest question. Get an honest answer.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Seen the factory Monokuma, I doubt that's gonna happen.
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret.
Well, you wouldn't have
If I
known.
was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder would
You wouldn't have known.
true.
No matter how smart you would have done, you would have noticed it. The AC would have gone beep beep beep. And be like, what the fuck was that? And then a blackout happened. Like, oh shit.
No.
Then you would have
The
noticed.
breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible.
Exactly.
No matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
There's outliers that we can still look into.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can.
Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
Is he going psycho crazy on us now?
In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
He's getting hopeful.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
But now you're saying there is.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building.
Exactly.
What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
We really haven't.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
We've been arguing for about 40 minutes. And we've got no closer to who the killer is.
Fortunately, it's the truth.
Well, we've narrowed it down to a few people, like before the blackout happened. I mean,
Despite the fact that
things have been set up. But they've not even gone down that route yet.
Clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
What the fuck you on about, Nagito?
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point.
You should really discuss, like, if the knife was planted before the fucking party started, who had access to the building? Then you'd figure out who from there.
Has anyone thought about our situation like this?
I have.
Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
What?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
Yeah, he's got some issues.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
Damn.
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
Yes, you do, or else you're going to die.
I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
What the fuck is wrong with this dude?
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already!
Interesting.
I want to go home and eat candy!
I know what the outcome is, and some things like clicking in my head slowly.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
I think he's just putting on an act at this point
Then
now.
why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already.
I think he's waiting for someone to jump onto his bandwagon every
There
time.
are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
There's a few. One that strikes me as weird in all of this case, but since I looked at it back over, and I'll show you right now which one's making me a little bit... understand, not very... is this. Because he has a portable one somewhere, right? And the portable one is also run on electric. So why did it not ignite? It's a gas-powered stove that runs on electric. I mean, yeah, I guess. Like, we have, where I work, we have like grills and fryers that it does use like an electric ignition switch, but the plug socket does power up the gas supply and the electricity. If you turn off that, it shuts off the gas and the electric. But if it was like a proper, like not a proper one, but like split in half, you could turn off the electric because the gas is still being pumped through, that's igniting the flame. But other than that, it's very interesting. It's like a fail-safe, basically. But that's what's not making sense here. If the gas is being lit and there's no gas supply there, obviously like the gas is there, you have to put fire to the gas. But if the gas is still being pumped through, why is it? It's an outlier. I'm not liking it at the moment. They can be a bit suspicious.
That's wrong.
That's wrong.
I think.
Did you say something?
Cause we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
Yeah, the knife.
You know who the killer is?
No, she has a hunch.
Killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
Exactly.
Then care to tell me what's...
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
There you go. Start from that roll.
Cover that. They use glowing paint as a mark.
Yes, but who?
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before that? Is she asking how the killer got close to the table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow of the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Ah, the diagram, of course. Hold on, let me just turn the auto off. Be right back. Alright, I am back. Let's see what did I miss. Okay, who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. That's clearly shown in this diagram. Okay. First we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. Okay, the killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. Well, the suspicious spot is this, right? The duct tape was stuck on the table, right? But you're saying the killer used it to move in the dark? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this.
Here!
The wire.
The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
There you go.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
Not really.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk
Yes,
lamp.
but the wire. Of course, there's no way they use the desk lamps, but the power cord, however.
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
As a guide, like a
felt
rope
their
in a
way to
maze.
that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Nagito.
Ooh.
He was sweating bullets. The closest one was our good man,
You're the only one!
Nagito.
Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from
He has been
everyone's
leading the
position
investigation,
before the
though.
blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
And Hajime as well, but still.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
Is it? Could have been.
You had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
During the cleaning. Nagito's chance to hide the knife on the table was when it was cleaning. There you go.
See. Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning?
He was.
If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife. That's... If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously? That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
I mean, that is a possibility.
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
To be honest, I would have prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws the chopsticks with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning. Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
If none of this gets cleared up later, I'll try and remember to talk about it.
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
Oh, indubitably. Jesus
If
Christ.
that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
Setting confusion.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
He's very aggressive and I like him.
Well,
Passive aggressive.
just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either.
All my fans there, I need that for the computer skating
We
over hot.
investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya.
But did he?
Nagito, say something.
Oh, he's going. He's breaking. Here's a breaking. There he goes. And he's lost it. Good job, kid.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death. How wonderful. How beautiful it is.
Huh?
Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes, the darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase.
There's a hint there, by the way.
You're correct. It was my doing all along.
Let's see if he gets explains it.
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
Okay.
I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
Something's not adding up.
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out.
Hold on. So, apparently he's saying he killed Byakuya under this. However, if you look in this, the victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdomen. Okay. Right. Bear in mind, several times. And then we have the autopsy report. Okay. We're roughly 5mm in diameter. Basically saying it's a rounded object. This is not 5mm in diameter. So Nagito is lying about something. But what?
With a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Nothing. Well, he has a bit of saying.
Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Oh no, this kid's batshit insane, but he's not the killer.
Lie? That's outrageous.
He has been lying.
There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys.
Even though he is lying, I've just proven it.
I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless.
Because he doesn't realize there's an ultimate himself. Not like in the first game where you play as Nagato. Not Nagato, sorry. Naegi. What's his name? Makoto. Yeah, when we play as Makoto, he is the ultimate lucky student in the sense of gets by the skin of his teeth, basically. If, like, say for example, something was about to fall on his head or something was hurled towards him, he would trip over his own shoelace to avoid the direct damage. That kind of unlucky, which happens in the anime. This guy's lucky is a whole new level of ultimate lucky.
Too arrogant to have dreams or cling to.
It's like Makoto was lucky in the sense of he avoided the despair of like the most tragic or most awful event in human history, but he also got thrown into a killing game, making him unlucky lucky. It's been like got by the skin of his teeth, basically.
I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
It's not a serial killer,
He
Ibuki.
seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
To be fair, something that's like every woman ever.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
I'll say it again. Fucking simp! This guy is he the real Nagato?
Hey Nagito, if you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
I believe this line to be true.
Yep, I sure did.
I believe that.
There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
I missed my chance to get the crazy look.
But
They
why
might come
would
back
you send
for
a
it.
threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds.
So I don't want to put like the killer as the thumbnail because that would make it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
That you're going batshit
Are you
insane?
making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Probably. Then how about the old looking building near the hotel? Well, it's just cleaning. Leave it to me.
In doing so,
The outlines are there.
Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
You're missing one crucial detail.
Reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
So he did probably put laxatives in your food. Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there, so it's full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health. In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
Possibly?
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, it was all a trap to manipulate us.
In a sense, yes. I know more about it.
That's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty.
No, so it's getting covered now. Okay.
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
Because he's lucky.
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Nagato's talent. I believe he is the ultimate lucky student. He is unlucky.
I see.
And that's how good his luck is.
Ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
Win by chance?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
He could win anything by relying on his luck. Because now, so this is what Nagato is going through his head. He's outing himself to be the killer, and he's hoping his luck pays off that he actually doesn't get killed, and he's using his luck for them to actually find the real killer. I think that's what he's done. Because I think Nagato knows who the killer is, but he wants everyone else to find out. I think that's why he has said, I did the killing, because there's an outlier there saying because there's a 5mm diameter weapon, and they've already suggested what weapon it is. I think it's mentioned in the last episode. I'm not saying who, or what the weapon is, because that gives it an obvious tell. So I think he's using that as an outlet to try and figure out what exactly is going off, essentially.
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Oh, I should have put some Yu-Gi-Oh codes onto Twitter the other day and I forgot. Whoops. They would be on for now, so don't bother looking now, they're already gone. But oops. I'll do it for the bunker, I guess. Okay, I'm left with the red mark. For some reason called Ultimate Lucky Student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time,
Oh,
Hajime
shit.
said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite.
And we're going to press this button right now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I had to resync up the audio because I'm using I'm using the software to record my audio, but it only lets me record 1 hour at a time. And oops, I guess. Yep. They still did address what I was going to address at later in the video. But like I said, I think he's doing it to out himself as huh? He's gonna play for it.
I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Because he got
Byakuya was a
caught
very
by something, I
capable
think?
leader. For someone like him to get killed,
But I know he didn't do it. I'm just giving you the information that the game is giving you at this point to help you get to the conclusion.
use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter.
Yeah, I understand.
That's my only motivation.
What? She's found out. I think she's going to spike up now about the murder weapon.
You're not making any sense!
Fine.
It was in
Let's
your
start the
report,
damn food
Mikan.
already.
Get
I
there.
need to fucking kill this psycho.
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
You're getting nervous.
How should I put this? Is Byakuya
He was relying on this.
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
Bitch.
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange.
Thank you, Sonia.
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing
You're getting
me
nervous,
out.
Teru.
Makes me want to puke.
I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Interesting, but let her finish.
Simply
From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your actions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. By the way, if the difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In that case, all it means is this explanation doesn't mean anything at all. I have no meaning whatsoever. Oh, please don't worry, I'm not going to full despair. Even though it's meaningless, allow me to say one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. That'll be explained later. If you press the menu button, okay, so why can't I shoot the white noise? White noise is there, but I can't shoot at it? What? I need Ibuki. I need this. I can't shoot it, no, you're right. Weird. Sus. Speak up, Mikan. Yes, but he's a lying.
I think
Just say it.
it's strange
Mikan, just say it.
Nagito.
that,
I might have to refute that.
He has
Okay,
already
yeah, I have to
confessed.
refute the last one.
you know,
What's the parents cast of our vote?
That bastard Nagito is the
We
one
need to
who did
get
it.
to
He killed Byakuya with the knife he hit.
the next one here.
never mind.
Come on. Nope. No, he didn't.
Our time, stinky bit.
Then let's prepare to
Cast our votes.
Mikan's trying to get something out, and I'll help it along.
I think the killer is so obvious. He has already confessed.
That Nagito
Exactly,
is the
this
one
is your
who did
report.
it. He killed Byakuya with the knife.
Unless someone's going to
No, that's
refute
wrong.
her findings.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Nikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
Exactly.
But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body,
Should do
the
well, I
actual
think.
weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter?
Okay.
That's like way skinnier than a knife.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Right. I know I just said because he said he's been killed with a knife, he could be telling a white lie to throw us all off, so he could still kill. He's just saying that the knife's not the murder weapon. Haha, fooled you all.
As long as we
But I know
can't
what he's trying to
prove that the
intentionally
knife
do.
is the murder weapon, we can't assume
But he didn't use the
that I'm
knife.
the killer.
He's saying she's not saying that possibly you're not. She's saying possibly you're not the killer, but she's saying the murder weapon was not a knife.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's
Of course
the
he
one who
is.
said it.
Sorry.
Did I jump a pen here?
Hey, Nagito.
I can't do anything with it, so
hiding something?
no.
Hiding?
Like, during the
fuck
blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we
There's a
don't
few
know
things
about?
he's hiding.
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off. What happened during the blackout?
Who knows?
You should be able to know this, Ibuki.
This, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your
Okay,
back's
thank you,
against the
Buki.
wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
I think she has
What
ADHD.
happened during the blackout?
Hours? This dude's understood the rules pretty clearly.
Like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives
He's
are at
giving the
stake,
hint.
you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can
The hint you
see
just
in the
gave. The
dark.
truth is behind our
No matter
sight.
how hard
Well, that
you
can't be
think
it.
about it.
There should be
The
some
truth
way to
is
find out
beyond
what happened in the
yourself.
dark.
Don't you think that's
Ibuki's
a pretty
account
clever metaphor?
should be this one.
Despite the fact that it came
That's the one,
from
yep.
me.
No, that's not it.
I pay attention to what's going off, even though it's been like a
What's
week.
not it?
Guys, it'll be more than a week since I played this. Because this is recorded on the day it comes out. Oh, phew. Don't act so
I
surprised.
can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, reals?
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation
You
like
tried
this.
though, didn't you, Akane?
Ah! Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Someone was right with the breaker
Turn the
overloading.
damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Exactly, Mundo.
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
I disagree with that one. I think Ibuki's pretty pretty.
Such perceptive hearing.
Pretty lady.
Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
What the hell? What's going on here?
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito
I
said
don't
in the
know.
dark,
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Sorry, I'm not paying
Almost sounds
attention right now.
Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Yes, he did.
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
Oh, that's why I say, what's going on here?
He shoved you out? Just as the blackout occurred, I heard
You got lucky because you didn't
duck under
die.
the table and grabbed the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night
why it
vision
is.
goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent.
I didn't read that. I do
couldn't even
apologize.
grab the knife.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by a lot of things right about now. There we go. I could interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow! After getting shoved out from under the table,
Okay.
I was just as confused as you guys.
He's not.
Lost
He's saying
sight
he's
of
not the killer.
glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying.
Oh?
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning.
It sounds like the killer was aiming to kill you, then Nagito, to protect everybody else.
Setting up the blackout. It was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's
Well,
night vision
Byakuya, no, Byakuya, sorry. Nagito knows who killed.
What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
What other word is brimming with so much despair?
Is Nagito really not the killer?
But you can't
Is this
give
guy
up.
really the Nagito I knew before? No,
Do
there's
your
no way I can
best
say
and
that.
move
I just thought I
forward.
knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about the
Rising
guy.
to the challenge again
I didn't know.
and again
It's true
is why
character.
you guys are the
It's as simple as
symbols of
that.
hope.
But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here. Is this recess? Yeah. Okay. We're not counting recess as like a halfway point. Yeah, I don't care about that shit. It just was that important? I have no fucking idea. So I feel like this is giving you like a midway save. This was a later date, so that one would be yeah. Just in case this one goes full through. But we are doing the entire trial, so when I was leaving it there and continuing next time, this is going to be the end of the trial. What are you doing here? Kind of like, you know, in anime, was like a halfway point and do some shit.
Crazy right now.
I think this is that bullshit shit.
Leader Byakuya got killed, and his killer is among this group of students.
I think that's why we're there, just to make sure it's saved.
I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it. 'Cause I believe in everyone.
Assuming that you be telling the truth.
And don't forget to save regularly.
I'll say that there's no murder weapon, though, is there?
Well, what now?
Maybe.
Knife isn't the murder weapon. There's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but
What's
you
the
can't
reason?
actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been
Yes.
cleared of suspicion.
No two people can fit under the table with him.
There's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we
Not covered in
discussed,
blood.
Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Is there something wrong with that?
Okay, you're getting from that from one of the freaking little shits in the bridge. Why does Mikan think? Because Nagato is injured, there's no blood on
on my
Nagato.
appearance before. Not even my own mother.
Exactly.
I'm not talking about your looks.
We're getting close to the end now of this case anyway.
I see.
I wonder how many stabs it would have took. I mean, the first one probably could have muted himself, like, no longer screaming in pain if he did the stab right, but several others.
That's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right?
Also true.
There were even bloodstains.
Now he's just bragging like he knew he didn't do it. Do nothing around Akane.
Byakuya to death. It's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
Oh, there was something, a sheet covered in blood, was there not?
didn't ya?
Yeah, it's the only thing that could have been used as a blood spatter.
Might have been used to blood splatter.
Is there something with blood spatter on the thing?
Could have been.
Yeah, this thing.
I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that
I remember.
right, Hajime?
Yes.
I can prove it with this. You're talking about the bloodstained
I wouldn't
tablecloth
wouldn't be
we
able
found
together
the
in time.
storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it.
Exactly. I think we saw
Nagito
him
used
anyway.
the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room,
We would have seen it.
right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on?
On the
Would he
space
have
of a
done
few
if he'd
seconds for the
seen
lights
it?
to turn on and off.
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you,
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table,
He's giving his
hitting a
hints.
knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not
Huh?
just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
I think this is where Chaka's going to go to her investigation points.
what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
No.
Still more to this story than meets the
no
eye.
mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was
That's
bloody.
because she dumb sometimes.
So there's no
Ibuki.
denying Byakuya
Place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different.
But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed.
Something that
the
you
killer
found,
did
I
the
believe,
stabbing are
Nagato.
the same, right?
I don't understand at all.
Quiver's over again. Now you want to give me a hint in this?
Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
Really?
Under the floorboards.
It sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Okay.
Under the table.
In case-
But not
okay.
under the table.
In case where you have to figure out important words, the improved Hangman's Gambit will occur. The goal is to line up to the right letters in order so it reveals a keyword related to the incident in question. Improved Hangman's Gambit is like a little puzzle game. Various letters will be flying across the screen in all directions. There are 2 rules you must remember. If 2 different letters clash, you'll take damage. If 2 of the same letters clash, they will fuse. You must take 2 of the same letters clash, or you try not to... Okay, this is what's most important. In order to do that, you have been given a technique to catch and release. When you move the reticle with the left stick and press A button, you'll top of the letter. You can snatch it like the vacuum, and that means to catch letter. But you can only catch one letter at a time, so please be careful. When you press the A button while you have a letter caught, you can shoot it where your cursor is aiming. This is how you release the letter. With catch and release, you can change the position of the letters and hit the letters into each other. Make sure you hit the same letters so you can fuse them. The fused letters will freeze and get bigger. By pressing the A button, you can blow it up and erase it from the field. This is called firing the letters. Catch and release with the A button, and after you fuse them, fire with the A button. That's a whole lot of A buttons. However, if you just erase letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Ultimately, the main goal of Improved Hangman's Gambit is completing the keyword. Despite the question with the X button, and display the question with the X button and figure out what keyword will answer that question. About lining up the keyword. Instead of pressing the A button to fire a letter, press the Y button. If that happens at the same time the letter blows up, you will be sent to the keyword list. If a sent letter is correct, it will fit into the keyword list. If it's not, the influence gauge will take damage. You must write the keyword in order based on the flying letters. Please think about that completed word. Also, if you leave a fused letter alone for a while, it will just blow up on its own. In that case, it will still damage you, so please be very careful. It took so long to explain it, but do you understand now? If you press the menu button, yep, controls, good luck, have fun. Okay, the places Byakuya got stabbed in and the place where the killer did the stabbing aren't the same. Using these words as clues, I should put aside my preconceptions and try to think about it. Something is coming to me. It's a little bit more and I have a feeling I can see something. Is it under the boards? Under the table? Under the floor? Under the floor, yeah. Do I have to do this in alphabetical order? No? Alright, cool. Grab that. Can I use this now to need an N? I'll put you together for now. Okay. Oh shit. I needed that. I needed that too. Crap. There we go. Under. We'll save you for now. Grab that bitch. Get this E. There you go. Boosh. Boosh. I also need you. Go put you there. Yeah, it's definitely under the table. It's trying to throw at me here. A lot of L's. I don't want it. Get it bigger. Oh, nope. I need that. That was close. I don't need you. No, the E. I needed that shit. Fuck. There you are. Oh, now it comes after the E's gone? Fuck you. Pop that. I need you for later also. You clashing that? Yeah, you can go back into there. Oh my god. Shit. The fuck? Oh no, it's not table. Oh. I still need you though. Fuck off, dude. It's not giving me what I want. Now you are. Good. There you go. Ooh. Oh no! I don't need a T. We'll get rid of that. Throw that there. Come on, grab it. There you go. Well, now I'm being Speedy Gonzalez times. Grab it. There you go. So, son. Took long enough. A lot of the key letters were not popping up when I needed them to. There you go. We know it's possible, somehow.
I got it!
No.
I got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
We know we can get under because Gundam lost it here and got it back.
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could
That's right, if I remember correctly, one person here should know how to get under the floorboards. Gundam Tanaka, where are you, my guy? There you are.
Was able to get under the floorboards.
Like I mentioned, the E-ring.
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
Gonna put that on auto for now because I'm having a drink.
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
Ah, there it is.
That earring.
I have found it. Truly, this is the Hellhound earring.
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
Ha 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 ha. It seems got to exist for my benefit.
Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
However, how do we recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening where I had to use a tool. It'll probably not reach either. There we go, I'm faster than that. Wow, we're all gone that trouble just to get a gearing. the hellhound that you got from a
Just
Chihuahua
a bit
or
longer
Pomeranian.
and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend says.
He lost
the
it, has he?
hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be?
Somehow.
Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation.
He's got pets, though.
And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his
He's a
earring
good
from beneath the
lass.
floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
Like, so it says 4 Dark Davers, and yet again there's only 3
It's
on him.
understandable. After all, you
Again, there's only
fools
3.
only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 Dark Devas of destruction, it is of no concern.
He's talking about his hamsters.
True, this is the evil
He is.
fourth eye. Before the might of the evil fourth eye,
Oh, the fourth one's in his
all
hand.
visual chaos is rendered asunder.
I saw it there for a second.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just
The hamster
listening to
found
him.
it.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the
There you go.
storage room. One of my 4 Dark Devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the
Okay.
A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that
Securing, like,
battle,
full
I was
even
able to recover
evil
the
powers.
hellhound earring with my own 2 hands.
Indubitably.
Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
There he
Then there's
goes,
only one
blabbing
left.
about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
Stop.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't
But no
like
one left.
stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy? Like...
No, I'm not talking about your
Exactly,
sound effects.
which only limits
You're
it now
saying
to
they
2
snuck under the
people.
floorboards,
But seeing
that
as
means they would have had to leave the party, right?
Chiaki had Monami to back her up, and Fuyuhiko was nowhere to be seen, he even approached the building and got turned away.
They must be
There's only one
who
other
was
person
waiting
left
under the
available.
floorboards.
Fuyuhiko. For the alibi.
Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but
I
was
forgot about
guarding
you,
the
to be fair,
entrance,
Peko. I
remember?
apologize.
Monami over there can be my witness, right?
Yes, this Monami over here is your witness.
I believe there's no need to discuss this
He wasn't
matter
able to get in.
But I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only
Indeed.
person who wasn't at the party...
Judging
Not
from the
necessarily.
photo I took before the blackout,
It obviously has to be him.
Good imitation. Threats are threats, not promises.
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
After about an hour and
What happened to the tough
But
guy who
off.
was saying stuff like,
good news, you're now allowed to use a
Don't
silencer.
mess
You
with
can use a silencer with the A button as many
kill you.
times as you want. When you use a silencer, you
You're
can shoot
making
down the
threats
white
again.
noise. Also, when you shoot down the white noise, you know, I'm just gonna fucking ignore all the reds. I knew how to play the game. Fuck the green. It was telling me how to play the game. Now I can get Ibuki. I need Chiaki's account. Definitely, because she saw him and then backed off. The killer. Yeah, not really. Grim bitch. That's also grim. Why would he do
during the
Ah.
that?
party, the killer was lurking under
You're not
the floor
rebuttaling
like
though,
a
you're just getting
cockroach.
angry.
And they could have stared at panties all day. Without going
One
to the
person did.
storage room in the dark.
Yes, he does. I think that's the one I need to go for. I'm gonna shoot it just in case.
Don't act like I'm the
It
fucking
missed? What?
But when the
It's the
party
last one.
started,
And it missed?
nobody saw you,
Bruh.
you know.
Not really.
That means you have no
See that down
alibi.
there? Fuck you, dude. I'm trying to get the freaking
Self-evident.
purple things now to get the timer up again. I wonder if it gives you only +2 on normal.
Was
It's only gonna be
lurking under the
+1
floor like a
second.
cockroach.
And they could have stared
Let's
at
get
panties
this
all day.
party started in ha. Let's
Without
get
going to the storage
started
room in the
here.
dark.
Cowboys
Is
move.
that true?
Oh
Fujiko?
shit! It's bounced off.
Don't
What?
act like I'm the fucking killer.
But when the party started,
Did I miss again?
nobody saw you, you know. That means you have no alibi.
The culprit is self-evident.
There you get fucking missed twice. Oy.
During the party, Nick was lurking under
So someone did have an alibi.
stared at Pep without going to the store. Is that true? Don't act like I'm the fuck. But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know. That means you
have no alibi.
No, that's wrong.
Now, what happened for you, Hiko? Oh, hey, what are you doing here? All alone in a place like this. I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
Fuyuhiko definitely
How
has an
diligent
alibi.
of you.
Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. I saw Fuyuhiko after the party
What the fuck,
started.
Miharu?
There's no way he could have been waiting.
He's
under
suddenly
the floor
still the
before
killer
then.
because he was lurking?
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
No, Chalky already covered that ground.
Shut up!
It's weird.
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside. And he came to spy.
Damn, looking for his damn earring.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
Oh, I forgot.
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super
comic book.
happy.
Shit, I always forget about
Impossible
that.
to go under the floorboards from outside.
And there's still more to go after that too, so it's definitely going to be longer than a 2-hour episode
And
today.
someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
Nope.
During the party? It was probably during the blackout.
What?
Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness.
But I can't
That
stop thinking
room was
about it.
much
I feel like
closer.
there's something I overlooked. For clarity's sake,
Is
once
it
again.
really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
Okay. Is this final rebuttal then?
It appears we're
Final
getting
debate, I
close
guess?
to the final stage. The Black Angel was
This thing? Because there's something still missing?
which is superior. I think it's time
Yeah.
to settle this.
Yep. Yes, he should.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly.
How about it? You
Kinda. That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
There's no way it would slip from
Even
your mind,
Ibuki's blushing thinking about
especially not a pervert like you.
Even so. Nagito, say something!
I don't believe that for a
Guess you might
second.
have to give up now.
Wait, give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
Now, the murder weapon hadn't been cleared up yet, yeah?
Because he knew.
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
You understand him?
But it's such a sad defense.
Oh my god.
This is too cruel.
Thankfully, I can,
Calling me
Yoko.
the killer, then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi. Enough with the whimpering and translate.
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
The fungal infections.
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
What?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds,
Jesus
it was
Christ.
a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at
No,
least
it's too big
50
to be the knife.
centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all.
Fine, I got
No.
it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Because he's trying to get.
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent.
What? That is not what he said. I'm just talking about gibberish. Anyway, we need to focus and think about this. A thin-edged tool with a diameter about 50 millimeters and at least 50 centimeters in length. The weapon that meets these requirements might have been used at the crime scene. What's that? Oh, I need to fucking find this body gambit again. Oi. Is it? Yeah, kind of what I'm looking for. We need you for later. Not what I'm looking for right about. I don't think I need you. Unless that's how I spell the word. You scrape by the skin of your teeth. Don't need two of them, I don't think. Oh, I know what I'm looking for. Never mind. I'm stupid. I need... Oh, press the wrong fucking button. God's sake. Ah, fuck off. I need this. Because I looked for the wrong fucking button. I need an R again. I had the R in line. I need you for later too. Bollocks, my fucking... I need you. I need you. Oh, go. Quick. Okay. Nope, not an E. Not you yet. I'm losing shit. You blink, I need to get rid of you. Come on, man. There it is. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. I need an S again. I don't need you no more. I don't need you no more. I need you. I need this. S, K. I don't need that. Get rid of it. S. I need a W, I think. Oh, didn't want to put that. Fuck off, dude. There you go. I'm going quick with these. Where's the fucking letter I'm looking for? There it is! Where the fuck have you been? Oh, now you can bring more than one at me? Fuck you.
I got it!
Pretty sure it's ER? Yeah.
That's
Grab
it.
it, please,
The
quickly.
weapon must be the iron skewer.
Shit, shit.
Huh? The iron skewer?
I nearly ran out of timesies. We're still not done yet. We've got like another fucking hour left. Duh. Pretty much.
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru Teru.
He did. I checked the equipment list and there seems to be one iron skewer missing. That's right, as far as I know, that's been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
I heard that back to back. Double checking. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
This might be a fucking botch video and I'm really looking forward to doing this for another 3 hours.
Hey, Teru Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Avril Lavigne!
Avril Lavigne?
Avril Lavigne? Huh? Did he really just say that?
Apparently.
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
There's nowhere we could have dumped it to get out.
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Oh yeah.
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru Teru leave the old building.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Okay. Finally, when nearing the end, a concerned opponent will be surrounded by soul shields and simply will not listen to what you have to say. This is all green. I know how to play the game. This is like the music shit. Oh fuck!
We have no choice but to
Where's the
somehow find out
transcripts?
for ourselves.
Transcripts, please. Here we go. Who the hell did even saying you stupid country hick? He said, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hick? I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves. Okay. If the iron skewer is the weapon, then hiding it in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip it by. But Byakuya and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the party started, which means the weapon was already hidden somewhere we couldn't find it. Could it have been an unexpected place? Or would it be? Why would it be hidden long iron skewer? Think carefully.
I'm not hiding that thing!
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
I'm not hiding anything! I'm not hiding anything!
Yeah, I must reveal to Teru Teru the conclusive evidence that proves that he's the killer. Okay, panic talk. Then it's the rebuttal. The final like showdown shit.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
Why is my thing not hitting?
Unforgivable! I don't know.
Need to be better at this, fucking hell. Paris Hilton?
Shut up!
Am I failing this? It's not.
That's impossible!
No,
Nonsense! Unforgivable!
Okay.
I don't know.
Weird out of time.
Nonsense!
Trying to get better at it.
Unforgivable! Shut up!
Well, this works. Rapid tapping.
That's impossible! Nonsense!
Come on.
Unforgivable!
I'm missing a lot. Why?
I don't know. Nonsense!
Why am I missing a whole lot?
Shut up! That's impossible!
Why am I don't understand what the fuck is going off here.
Nonsense!
Oh well, I'm just gonna rapid tap this.
I don't know. Nonsense!
Because it's not seeming to work.
Unforgivable! Shut up!
So I'm trying to do it in time, but it's not syncing up. There you go.
Where would the weapon be?
Meat on the bone.
This is the end.
There we go. Got there in the end. That was not in tune time whatsoever, because I was pressing it to the B and it wasn't registering.
The iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone.
Like a special skewer itself.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything. In a place like that?
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Yeah?
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
The bone. It seems there is no dangerous items, like the skewer in the chorizo earlier inside that pile of food. That appears to be the case. Wouldn't have known what to do if he said fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected.
Exactly. Mainly that fucking thing about
Out of all the
that.
dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
Mm-hmm.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
Okay.
There's no way that exists here.
It does not exist
Confirm
now.
this now! So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Jesus Christ,
Wait,
Akane.
hold on a second. Time out, time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over.
About that.
Huh? Oh.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go?
Probably go get it.
Right here!
Did he go grab it? Oh, he's eating it.
I'm already eating it.
A bear that eats meat!
Bear eats meat.
Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
Calm down, Ibuki.
Nom. Oh, what is this? So yummy!
Damn it! That's my meat!
You're gonna
I've
battle
never
it out.
eaten anything like it in my entire life. The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
Bro, I want some fucking meat on a bone now, like that. Fucking rip into the damn thing.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
Damn, son.
My. There's something inside the meat.
Iron skewer.
Look what came out.
Isn't that... Is that an iron skewer?
Looks like it.
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
That's why you wouldn't have noticed
The
it.
sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
He speaks so much in
Expected of
riddles.
Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
Cook.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone. I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
You put the knife, you put the blade into his body.
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Sure.
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Okay.
He
Okay.
said, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast food eating hicks.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Never mind. Let's just deal with Nagato later. More importantly, we
I
should
guess we need
first.
to settle this. Once and for all.
Oh, the final
To
argument?
do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make
That's what we're
everything
looking forward
clear.
to. But we are wrapping up very shortly, so 2.5 hours, half an hour more than what I was intending to. Saying that though, the previous episode was like an hour beforehand, so just may not come out on time, like always. That's right, we can do whatever the blah blah blah.
So,
As time passes.
we need to do it.
Okay, so it finally comes to the throb chesting, and that's just explaining what I have to do next. The closing argument. Begin. Okay, finish the thought. Stock 1. Ba 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 ba. Next page. It's the same scene at the office in the dining hall. This thing, so it looks like it's high strung. Oh, do I have to click and drag? Okay, that should be there. Okay, good. Alright, next one is... Would it be this? The moment it got dark, Byakuya... Oh, still trying to duck under the table? There you go. What's this? Case containing potential weapons. Okay, killer obtained a light. the weapon hidden in the meat bone, so I'm assuming it's this then? No, come on. I see picking out the bone, but it should be there, right? So he's picking it? Yeah. Oh, okay. They were all faked. Cool. Would this be it, considering he's igniting it? Yeah. Light in the dark, unveiled thing. That looks like Byakuya's hand. There you go. What's this? Borrowing the tablecloth. So I'm assuming this was... What are the killer graphics in the dark hole? So I'm assuming this is here then, because it's putting it on. Yeah. Okay. This might be the final stock, I think, maybe? There's loads more to go through, actually. That... Okay, that's the drink. Cool. Everyone is at the party. Everyone at the party is jamming, having a good time. This, maybe? There you go. Who's this guy? Same scene as the office in the dining hall. Moment in the dark, Byakuya. Okay, you close the fire doors. There you go. I heard it. Okay. I'm missing something here though. I don't know what's going off. Okay, that is the moment it got dark. Byakuya. Dining hall in the office. Is it you? Chiaki? Ah, Chiaki's outside, okay. Last dock. Alright, the first one we're missing is same in the dining hall, same in the area. Yep. Beryllium case. Daralumen even. I think last one is mentioned is Ibuki heard it. Yeah.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
We nailed it.
Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started. Byakuya.
This is what I don't like about it. So just recapping whatever's happened. I don't like this bit. Let's skip it up. I'm not gonna.
Cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us.
There you go.
Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway.
Someone was taking a shite. Someone was trying to get into the shitter, and one of us
But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion.
Could we be here for a third hour?
They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m.
But how did they get the AC to... Oh, right, yeah, because you could do it from the bottom there, look.
The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on.
Aw, Hyoko was scared.
Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness.
Act 3.
But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right. Everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito.
But I don't think we're planning to kill anybody,
While the blackout
though.
was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen.
I'll explain a little thought process if we've got time
They knew
to.
about Nagito's plan,
Or if I remember
so
to do
they
it.
knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand.
Well, that's how he explains it.
which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen.
They said it was electronically powered. Makes no sense to me.
They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand.
Oh, I want that fucking meat, bro. I'm craving meat so much right now.
The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
Going down.
With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed. He had to retrieve that knife, and at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food.
See, I like these scenes.
Isn't
like
that
that
right,
there is the scene I
Teru?
want, because it doesn't tell you who it is. It's better, way better. So if I press A button, it goes to Teru. So you would never know who it is. I've always liked those ones.
That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
Maybe. Maybe did, maybe didn't.
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone.
Sorry, I disappeared for a sec.
Would never.
I need to wrap up quickly because the video is about to process or finish processing. A crab baby.
It seems this is the end.
I saw a lot of talking to after this as well that I might have to replace over. There you go. Hey, achievement. What's that for? Okay, but I'm going to retry. Cool. That's an achievement. That I did not know. I failed a few things there, but other than that, I did not too bad. But I'll take 118 coins. That saves for an achievement.
It looks like your argument has come to a close.
I sound like a pirate.
Whoops! I lost control of my wild side for a second.
There you go.
Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate?
Maybe.
Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time!
And the murder!
Then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote!
It'd be cool if we could do it ourselves.
Just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier!
Don't think that's true.
Why did this happen?
Guess you're a
Who will
bitch.
be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Doesn't someone not vote? I can't remember if someone not votes.
Such heart-pounding excitement!
Do 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 do. I'll eventually get to the end of this. There's not long to go, at least. It should be finished in the next 40 minutes. Hopefully. It might be a 3-hour-long video. I'm not ending on the Clash Trial halfway through. There you go. Trials in 20 minutes. Trials in 15.
Correct! Yahoo!
That's right! This time, the Blacken responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teruteru Hanamaru!
No.
Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying a ponce like him is the one who killed Byakuya? But why? Why did you kill him?
You've got it wrong.
It was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys.
Hey!
I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. Huh? Trying to stop? What do you mean? I spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party, and then I heard a weird laughter near the dining hall. When I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty, putting the knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. And I saw him place the irons he brought into the storage room and mess with the air conditioning timers. Plus he was grinning, just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him.
When that happened, he...
You caught me?
I've been caught?
What?
Being caught?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming? I plan to kill someone, of course. Huh? Teru. Just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
What? No matter how much you want to leave this island, that's just... I see. So that's what you think.
Well...
But that's not at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
What?
What are you saying? I love everyone here. That's why I want to be a good use for them. I love all the ultimates, and I admire them for being symbols of hope.
Amazing!
That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they face may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No.
What are you saying? I don't understand it at all.
See?
See, isn't it typical that you face a strong enemy, you'll become even stronger yourself? Which means, the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hopes will become, right? I want to use that brightness, and in order to see it, I'm going to become everyone's stepping stone. I want to make your hope shine. It's as simple as that. That's right. I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
You're kidding, right?
Are you kidding? Don't tell me. You're actually serious?
Man.
So you don't understand. That's fine. I don't really mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so it's alright that this love of mine is unrequited. I suppose I could be called the ultimate fanatic.
No way!
You. There's something wrong with you. Really? Do you really think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me?
Hey.
But isn't that what love is? Nagito, what is the meaning of this? Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about this story at all.
See?
You see, even if you have a favorite boxer, do you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
Don't fuck with me!
You better not compare us to that!
What?
Huh? Am I wrong? It's a given that trials are necessary to become strong. And the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply a tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level.
Amazing!
It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trial. There's no point in something like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial.
Great!
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it. You're seriously starting to piss me off.
What's going on?
I don't understand. At all. Are you saying you basically wanted to commit murder for fun? It's not the same as killing for fun, but I guess it'll look the same in your eyes. I have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die. Is that why you didn't mind when Teru discovered your plan?
That's wrong.
Or perhaps that was his intention too? Huh?
So...
Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing, plus it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teru? You expected to pique Teru's curiosity, and you look forward to the mystery becoming more complex. Well, you're basically right. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was cleaning.
What?
That was your doing as well?
You're right.
I just casually mentioned, oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close to it.
Hey!
This dude, he's seriously batshit crazy? He's insane! That's right, that's why I tried to stop him, you know?
However...
But why? Why did you kill Byakuya instead? I don't know. Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take that knife. That's why I aimed and thrust the iron skewer there. But why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife. And then, in place of Nagito.
Nope.
No, I don't think that's it. Huh?
Perhaps...
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito. What did you say?
See?
Because Byakuya said so, didn't he? Don't worry. As long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
That much I promise. Could it be in order to make that promise? As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito? Even though he was trying to take the knife? I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet, I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. What? But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair. Could it be? You knew Byakuya would protect you? So you set him up to fail?
Someone like
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. The results of that were going to be my fun for later. Just kidding. But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. So that's why I decided to help Teru. Why? Well, because Teru decided to commit his crime, because he also had strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teru. What do you mean confirm it? Just stop already. Plus, I couldn't really help myself when I also empathized with Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know? If I let him in that confused state, this trial might have been ruined, right?
Isn't that right?
But in order for hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him, if I don't care if I die, so you just focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those were my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teru? In the end, my help wasn't just enough, and this turned out to be the bad ending for Teru. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain. You become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else, so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible!
Sacrifice?
Shut up!
Seriously, stop it already! I'm going crazy just listening to you.
Hey.
Hey, is it really okay for us just to leave this crazy bastard alone like this?
Huh?
Is it better if we just fucking kill him off? Kill? He said, high school students are so violent these days. But the person who's gonna get killed now isn't Nagito. It's Teru. Huh?
What's the matter?
You didn't forget, right? Because I told you already at the beginning, right? If the blackened killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait.
Well, hold on.
No.
That was, how should I put it, an accident. An act of self-defense, non-intentional. Anyway, I feel it's possible it's not my fault.
Hey!
It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder. If you kill someone, that's murder.
Hey!
But isn't, like, sympathy judgments, extenuating circumstances, or maybe even probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of those claims! That's not...
Hey!
Hey, save me, you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito, so...
Why?
Be honest. After learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's why you thought, right?
Wrong!
You're wrong. There's no way any person who has no malice would kill someone like that. In truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already. At least in the end.
That is...
Teru.
Why?
If only you didn't kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive. Would you try to commit a murder? Answer me, Teru. I wanted to go
I
home.
needed to go back home no matter what!
Okay. Because she's waiting for me. Mama is waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate Hope Speak Academy and come home.
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again when I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
I know that already. I know that already.
I promised. I promised her I'd become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamaru Diner. Mama is waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Teru. But if we're told our memories were stolen and that several years have passed since our first day,
Hey!
then what happened to Hanamaru Diner? What happened to my mom who's still waiting for me? So you did believe what Monokuma said?
Damn it!
You were saying all along it's okay, I'll never believe something like this? So why?
Wrong!
I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a
That's
lie.
why I wanted to go home!
I don't like how it's like switching between voice acting and non-acting. I wanted to go home and confirm it. I wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I want to make sure that I still have a place to call home. You got terror. You. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So the Teru didn't believe it. He believed it more than anyone else here. That's why he kept denying it. Because he believed it. He needed to deny it. Damn it, if only I knew how he felt. Something like this would never have happened. Once confirmed by any means necessary, I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagato's plan. I found out he was going to kill someone if I let him alone. That's why.
Fine.
So, you wanted the first kill!
I'm sorry.
It doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagato. And I see.
I think I'm the one
who went crazy. Teru. I see. Interesting. But, as far as motives are to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mom is boring! What? So? It seems there's no point in basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment!
Jeez, get out of my way!
Okay.
Will well now.
There! Now for the annoying little sister has been dealt with, let's get back to business!
Wait.
Hold on a sec. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least...
Now then,
I prepared a special punishment for Teru. Oh, shit. Hanamaru, the ultimate cook!
Hey!
Call me chef. No, wait, that's not what I...
Please!
Please tell me at least, what happened to the Hanamaru Dana, to Mama?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Lies! I won't believe this!
Okay. I won't believe it. Alright, let's get it over and done with. Some talking after the fact as well. To see how graphic it can be. Probably like the second worst death of the entire series, like one of the most boring ones. Judas. There he is. Now we just wait and see for the death to happen, and then wait for this timer to run out again for approaching 4 hours. Nah, we're just like 2.5 hours into the video. It shouldn't be too long now. Just more reading. Covered in flour, covered in cake batter. Not dead yet. Don't like this one, to be fair, this death. Randomly getting, like, cooked alive. Eventually we will do the kill count of this game. We really will. Deep fried Teru, cooked alive in a volcano for some reason, which doesn't make any sense to me, but sure. So it doesn't make sense.
Extreme!
Thank you. Thank you. Phew, the adrenaline is rushing through me! Okay. Are you fucking serious?
How cruel.
Why? Why did you do something so cruel?
What?
Huh? Didn't you learn when you were in elementary school? If you badmouth someone, the teacher writes it in a note and makes whoever you badmouth read it to you in front of the whole class.
No.
When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be badmouthed. The same applies to murder.
What are you saying?
So you're the one who drove him to do it? So cruel. It's just so cruel.
Nice!
Well, it can't be helped. Rules are rules, and this is the killing rule after all. What rule? You're the one who's breaking the rules. Huh? I can't just let that slide. What do you mean? When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something? However, there's a catch. Don't tell me the catch is... Figured out yet? That's right, you guys have to kill each other! That's my bargaining point. You guys want to know, right? You want your school memories returned to you, right? Then you better start killing! A penny for your thoughts and a murder for your memories! Why? Why didn't you tell Teru about his mom or his diner? He had a right to know. Yeah, us too! We all have a right to know.
Bastard!
Hey, hurry up and tell us! What did you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories? Oh yeah, I did promise to return your memories after the killing began. You're gonna do it? But telling them is kind of... But I never told you guys that I'd tell you right away.
What?
What?
Not fair.
That's not fair.
Of course!
Of course! I'll keep my promise to return your memories someday. But it's still not clear when that someday will actually be. Must excuse myself as well. There's something I need to do.
Huh?
What the fuck? That's not fair. Cruel. They both ran away. Monokuma has wrapped around his finger after all.
Stupid.
Teru, you're stupid.
Such despair.
An ending like this, just full of despair. A seriously tragic despair. But still, at times like this, as the symbols of hope, you guys need to keep doing your best. You. Why are you smiling?
Crap!
How can you smile at a situation like this, you creep?
Nope.
Hold on. I'm sad too, you know. Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. You ultimates who inspire hope and your splendid talents. There's no way I could be happier when we've lost such a talented individual.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't go saying creepy shit, I'll fucking kill you! Please, kill me anytime.
What?
Huh? If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I've already prepared myself to become your stepping stone. If absolute hope can be born from that, then my life is nothing special. Wrong button. You. How messed up are you?
Hey.
However, if you're going to kill me, make sure to discuss it with me beforehand, okay? You see, if I do that, then I can cooperate with the killer. Are you seriously intend to help the killer? It's really not that big of a deal. If you're students of Hope Peak Academy, if you're the symbols of hope who possesses the chosen talents, then it shouldn't be mad at you guys at all if I cooperate with the killer, right? Declaring so confidently that you'll side with the killer.
Hey!
Maybe this was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with a killer, he wants us to think he's better for us not to kill him. Well, I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live.
This is exciting!
Mostly, I just want to watch everyone destroy all the despair that comes for you. One after the other. Just kidding. Hey, can I punch ya? I just won't be satisfied till I punch ya. Fine. Let's stop this already. It's just going to be a waste of time if we keep dealing with him.
What?
Huh? Even Hajime hates me now?
How unfortunate.
That stings. I felt you and I were quite similar. What does that mean?
Isn't that right?
You hold a special feeling towards Hope Peak Academy, just like me. I'm in the same category as you.
Hey.
But how can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself. We don't know anything about each other's true nature. No. If it's true that our school memories were stolen, it's the same as not knowing our true selves too. Especially for you, right? Someone who can't even remember what his talent is. Akane, please feel free to punch him. Will do!
Wait!
Hold on. Please stop this at once! Nothing will come of fighting like this. There is something else that we must do. Something else?
Please listen!
We must not argue with each other in a place like this. There is something more important we must do.
Let me ask.
Which is? Do our best.
Well?
We must first leave here and get some rest. And then we shall all work together to do our best. Do our best so we never have to come back here again.
Perhaps.
That is what I believe we must do right now.
I'm sorry.
I am sorry. If only I was a better motivational speaker. No, that really touched my heart. You're totally right. We need to do right now. It's do our best. If we do our best, it's definitely going to pay off, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is right.
Like...
But what do we have to work hard at? I do not know, but we must do our best. Jeez, I don't get you at all. Are you some kind of moron?
Well?
It's fine if you don't know. What matters is that you hold on to the feeling that you have to do your best.
Right?
So let's do our best. Let's make sure a killing like this never happens again.
But...
It's scary, but doing our best is our only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagato said.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, I'm gonna do what you're talking about. But let's do our best for now.
Fine.
Very well. Even if we are not able to change the future, I guess I should at least change my tomorrow. Damn fiend. I won't give up until the very end. I won't die in vain. I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul, and fight to the very end. Yeah, you're right. Let's definitely work together to leave this island. Do our best. We kept using that phrase over and over again, even though we knew they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words. Regardless, we still said it, and we continue to say it over and over again without stopping. Thus, the curtain had fallen upon the clash trial where Byakuya and Teruteru was sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. After experiencing something like that, there's no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, and began walking around the hotel grounds for no real reason. After not doing much of anything, I dully looked up to the sky. And there, just like before, there it was, the night sky brimming with stars. Stars that looked like they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. As I looked up at such a beautiful night sky, I can go anywhere. That thought crossed my mind for some reason. The sky is connected to anywhere, even to my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. That's right, I'm definitely going to go home. That's when it happened. As I started up with this night sky, I felt a strange convergence of sensation. And then, while I continued to stare up at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation. Is
someone watching me?
Ooh. "19 days left." 7 hours and 40 minutes and 19 days. Or whatever it says. Are we done? We're done! Oh, finally. Took a while. But we're at the end. Surviving students, 14. There we go. They did cover what I thought it did. Danganronpa. Danganronpa. Okay, now we just need to get to a save point. Do we get the kill weapon as well? Obtain a present. 3 stars? Oh yeah, 3-star badge. Is he a 3-star cook? A stick? Oh right, yeah, I need that to do the bonus missions, don't I? It's fine. But anyway, as for now though, that is all there is going to be for today with this video of Danganronpa 2.
For a long time, humans have been taught that if you try hard enough, you can accomplish anything.
We'll leave that for another day, so we'll load up the previous save and we can continue straight from there. Hopefully this video is not corrupted. It might be a little bit buggy from time to time, so I will keep an eye out for that. All depends when I press this record button again. I really don't know, because it's a 3-hour pain I do not want to go through. If so, then it's going to be a late one and come out a week later than what it should have done. If that's the case, I do apologise. But hopefully it did come out on the 2nd. Maybe the 3rd late at night, like in the morning time. I don't know yet. But as for now, though, that is all there is going to be for today. And as always, this is Rixxalight signing out. So, let's cue the music.